It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Giants and the Vikings, and it comes your way next.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And not much to speak of. Calling a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Left side, Cook. Cook with a first down and much more. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Cousins' throw pulled in by Jefferson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Play action now. Cousins steps away. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. So Joe Judge, he went through a little litigation there, but ultimately his guys win that challenge. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now to this point. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, Cousins. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings! Kirk Cousins on the connection to Justin Jefferson. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's polished off by a Viking score. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. On the return, it's Pharaoh Cooper. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And yet again, he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Great job by this Vikings defense. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Throwing Jones. Throwing deep for Galladay. And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Out to his left. And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll roll him out right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Off the play fake, Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. He comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just... And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ballgame. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Cooper on the return. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. And let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 43. We'll check on his status when we get back. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now Jones. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 31-yard line. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Jones. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him. After that sack, 3rd and long. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And that one will be no good. He never had it online. It's well wide to the left, and this score will stay right where it is. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now.
Let's go, D. 54. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
1st down. Here's Cousins. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They'll run on 1st down. It's Cook. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. On second down and 4. Cousins flushed out right. And his throw is incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
To throw is Cousins. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Kirk Cousins on the connection to Justin Jefferson. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Cooper on the return. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Well, this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Back to throw again. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He targets Ingram for another grab. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
We know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. On 2nd and goal, Jones. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
6 plays got him down here. This is play number 7, 3rd and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Gano's kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So a conservative decision there, but it does put him on the board.
And I know the players hate it, the coaches hate it, but sometimes you just got to take the points when they're there. Sometimes a field goal is pretty darn good.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A give. This is Cook. A solid stiff arm. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 44 yards away. The kick by Joseph is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we reach it. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Final adjustments being made in the locker rooms. We're just about ready for the second half from Minneapolis. And for the call, let's rejoin Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Barkley unable to get away on the first down run as he'll be stopped for a loss of a couple. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Again, it's Barkley. And yet again, he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Great job by this Vikings defense. Third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. Ball on the 8, it's 2nd and 4. From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 78 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On play action, Cousins sliding out of the pocket. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Cooper on the return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who could make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the extra point good, and the roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
Jones throw here taken in by Ingram. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll bring up a second down. A give to Barkley out of the gun, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. And that is incomplete.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, get into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. He'll buy some time right. And this is Cook with the grab. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
Well, that's all about moving the pocket on 3rd down so the defenders can't just go to one spot and find the quarterback. Bootlegged him out to his right against the grain, able to spot the open man, and got it to him for the 1st down.
Well, a good job shifting right, finding his target. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 85 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Cook a 1st down and more. And down to the 19-yard line. Following a good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. And now here's a carry heading left. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. From the gun, here's Cousins. Flush to his right. And it's caught. Touchdown, Vikings! Kirk Cousins on the connection to Justin Jefferson. And this Viking offense is running away with this one. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays. And it's polished off by a Viking score. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Cooper on the return. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Daniil Hunter picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack on 1st down, Jones. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does them in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On second down, it's Cook again. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. The Vikings on third down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Here's Jones on 1st and 10. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Daniil Hunter, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones looking for his receiver. Sharp, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So now it appears they're going to accept the penalty, which means take away the interception. Also means keep your defense on the field. Don't understand this one bit. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Looking to throw. Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. And the throw there going to be incomplete. As this one moves towards its conclusion, another incomplete pass there. Thoughts on the secondary? Seem to be pretty effective in this one.
Yeah, I thought that they've been absolutely outstanding. I mean, their job is to prevent touchdowns, and not a single touchdown is going on the board against them. Of course, they want to make it a total shutout, but hey, if you don't give up touchdowns, you got a heck of a chance to win.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Cousins here to throw. On the move to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that is incomplete.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get high.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. Here's Jordan Berry now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. Jones on 1st down. And that is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them, because just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Now they got to get to the line quickly. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be, and now it's 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. They have that feeling that has to be the best. You just go out and complete control of this game here for hopefully one final possession.
And it's a culmination of preparation that began with something along the lines from the head coach of, we're going to win this weekend, and here's how we're going to get it done. And covered all the details that went into it. They practiced them. They went over them. They tweaked the game plan as the week went on. And to find it all coming together and see it finish this way,
makes them happy.
Oh, that's satisfying for them.
Yeah, they were very, very good. Now the last stages of this one. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. First down, here's the run with Cook. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Throwing here, Cousins. Rolling to his right. Smith with a first down and more. And finally taken down at the 34. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. On the right hash, officially, this will be a 51-yard attempt. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on.